sauce and I watched all y'all take. I hope it tastes amazing, consider that y'all grace. Apologize ahead of time for flying y'all face. Turn it in a cause it not far away. Know where y'all stay, so let's keep it player while fighting. We can do all day. She wanna crash at my crib tonight, but she leave eyelashes and stupid my gon' find. With a Pikachu beanie on top of Murakami pillow eating Synagogue. A lot of come around me try to be the same, but I can't practice with no that's not in the game. I'm black, Irishman. When I started ballin', I was sliding. I was in the club before I was 21. Now I'm with a savage and she 21. I used to rap 200s around 21s. What's I doing? Now I'm in Atlanta, shout out 21. Really out here. Started in the back, now I'm in the front. In a do-rag and a beater like I'm Iverson. Yeah. They used to try to leave me out the flyer for the show. Now my trailer say it's Guap Dad on HBO. Get delivered to my I'm in Cologne, smelling like buying cologne. Miami, it's not cold. No, we not on a boat. I'm on the river with my bros. We in trap with at least 15. I did 10,000 hours, then did 15 more. Cause I'm always trying to double my stats and team goals. In the middle like bingo, with no prize to take. So we both on the floor, but you ain't never played. You a fan, have a seat, sit down and watch the game. I'm black, Irishman, yeah. When I started ballin', I was sliding. I was in the club before I was 21. Now I'm with a savage and she 21.
Hi, I'm Nike Returns.
Now I'm in Atlanta, shout out 21. Started in the back, now I'm in the front. Do-rag and a beater like I'm Iverson. Waved up.
Board members. bendita, que se ocupa, cura o curita. Cállense que llega visita. Qué familia tan perfectita. Lo que no se tiene se pinta. Tapen con tapete o cobija. La verdad incomoda y te pica. Si no es de tu talla o medida. Amén. Yo crecí con complejos. Yo no pido consejos. No por mí ni por ego. Pero usted nivela ni en... A mí me dijeron que yo ya no llegara más a misa porque le di un beso yo a una chica y ahora de repente se le quita. Los persinados, acuérdese que yo era monaguilla. ¿Y dónde se le fue lo católico? Pensamiento. Ese padre tiene cola que pisar. Que tanto juzga si es tan similar. Hay tanto chisme que hay que evitar. Mi madre no es santa, yo no soy tonta. Chusma tanaca y que tanto le importa. Al chisme si escucha y para ayudar está sorda. Y a mí me dijo fea una gorda. Y a mí me dijo gorda una fea. Me dijo... También me miro feo, que es pobre pero... Qué oso, ay. Qué oso. Ay, qué oso. Ya, qué oso. Quiero mi cartera. Ay, abuela, perdón. Si por usted fuera, no tuviera ni buen vuelo ni avión. Qué oso. Qué oso. Agua bendita, que se ocupa, cura o curita. Cállense que llega visita. Qué familia tan perfectita. Agua bendita, que se ocupa, cura o curita. Cállense que llega visita. Qué familia tan... Ay, qué oso. Esta familia bola de chismosos que con tanto rezo y rebozo no se les quita lo envidioso.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. Portland playing for the home crowd again tonight. And this matchup with the Spurs, it's their first meeting of the season. Last year, they were humiliated in their matchup, losing every game in 4 tries.
And going back to last season, they really struggled for wins. And even against a team like this with comparable talent, they didn't manage 1 win in the season series.
Booker with no one around, and the 3 off target. It's Garland with the ball for the Trailblazers. And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all defense 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss. And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Pass to Booker. Here's Adebayo. Over Turner. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. James outside. And here is Turner. Here's Garland. Here's Sumner. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist.
And it's hard to believe that Garland is only getting better at this, developing into a skilled playmaker.
Booker outside. Stolen by Garland. And here's LeBron outside. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Earlier, I spoke with Chauncey Billups. This is the first meeting of these two teams, so he didn't know exactly what to expect. But he does know that he wants his guys to attack offensively. He feels their success on that end will dictate their success through the game. So, guys, we can expect them to be aggressive from early on.
Appreciate that, David. Interesting report there, GA. The team focused on what it can do offensively.
Bottom line, in this league, you have to score points. Sounds like they have a plan.
Yeah, well, you better not ignore the other side of the ball. It doesn't matter how many points you score if you get absolutely no stops on defense.
Trailblazers on D after Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep. Nailed from three-point land.
Nice pass. Such a unique talent on both ends. That time, Booker showing us his vision.
Bounce pass from Garland. Outside Warren. There's the three. Portland no good that time either. San Antonio leading by 4. There's the screen. Jackson is doubled. On the wing, Jackson. Shoots over Garland. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. Kicks it out to Garland. They get it back.
Effort points by Turner, working hard inside, getting rewarded with some points.
Now, here is George. To the middle. Outside for Jackson. Fires the 3. The rebound by Turner. Trailblazers trailed by 4. It ended in the bubble, but how about the Spurs playoff streak? 22 consecutive seasons, Greg, coming to an end.
Kevin, making it every year from 1998 to 2019, winning 5 titles over that span, and having the same head coach certainly helped that streak. So did having, though, a couple Hall of Famers.
Portland shooting their first free throw of the contest.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Now, here's Suggs. Here's Green. Trying to get open is Adebayo. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on LeBron James.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. So timeout called here, the first for Portland. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. And the second free throw, good. GA, something that's kept Portland from getting over the hump is their defense.
Kevin, their defensive rating hasn't been pretty for several years. It's a point of emphasis for the Blazers going forward. Shore up the D and try and take that next step.
Now, here's Porter. It's stolen by Adebayo. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Trailblazers. Trailing by 2. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And Spencer Dinwiddie has always been a great scorer, being used off the bench more and more. He has a great game to be a sixth man.
That one is no good. With Dinwiddie off the bench, he will always provide offense and ball handling.
A great point, Kevin. He can set up others, but usually looks for his own shot. Can be streaky at times with it, but when he gets it going, he can win you a game by himself.
Just 3 to shoot. And it's Wiggins missing.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Not only a terrible shot, but also at the worst possible time. That's just not a good idea.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Tries again. And Adebayo sends it back.
And a menace defensively. Adebayo with the swat. He's an all-defensive team member for a reason.
Green, the screen. Pass to Suggs. Trying to get open is Adebayo. And it's Suggs missing. Portland trailing here. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And now the first timeout called here for the Spurs. $139 left here in the opening quarter. And here is Suggs. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Green. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And after a 2-decade-plus playoff streak, the Spurs have been in the lottery the last 3 seasons, and they're focused more on youth and development.
Richard, the Spurs with one of the youngest rosters in the league, some quality young talent that they're very excited about.
And also acquiring draft capital. And they have a history of finding some great players outside the lottery like Tony Parker and Manu Ginobili.
You're right, they've always done it.
You got to, when you're a small market, got to invest in development.
Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Here's Turner. Sinks that one from the post. Now it's a 4-point Trailblazer lead.
High IQ pass by LeBron. He reads the floor and gets it to the open shooter.
Outside, Green. Puts up a 3. Cans it from downtown. Green's got 5 points so far.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's James. He's got 5. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Look, you can't even blame the defense that much. The dude's just a freight train. He's impossible to stop.
At the line for your Trailblazers.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Here's Suggs. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Suggs has got the game tied up here for San Antonio.
Oh, bigger than your average guard. Suggs can score all around the floor, including down low.
It's all tied in Portland. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter.
17. It's dance time in Portland. Here are your Blazer dancers.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Guys, what stands out from the Blazers so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
And that one's good by Porter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Jackson with it. Pass to Booker. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
For 3.
Booker's got his second bucket of the night.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Now LeBron. Now here's Warren. Just 5 to shoot. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Justice Winslow.
And such a physical player inside. LeBron doesn't fear contact on the way up.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs. Hard to believe, Greg, last season, LeBron missing the playoffs for just the 3rd time in his career.
And Kevin, it almost felt surreal to not have him in the playoffs. I mean, this guy's been a fixture in the postseason for almost 2 decades now. Just another bullet on LeBron's incredible resume.
Here's Booker. And it's LeBron James with the rebound.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Here's Garland. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The shot's good from McGee.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pass to Booker. Here's George. On the wing, Jackson. And here's Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
And you want more of this from Jackson. The more unselfish he is, the better the team.
And stolen by Booker. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. It's good.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
And looking back to Devin Booker in that 2015 draft, this guy went 13th overall.
What a steal. Plus, Book was the 4th guy taken from his own college. I think that put a giant chip on his shoulder, fueled Devin to the all-star he is today.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Inside, Booker trying to free himself up. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And one of the more active big men in our league. Adebayo never stops working.
You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big games. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, the Blazers missed the playoffs last season for the first time in almost a decade. Coach Billups says, it's been a lot here so far, but I just know that I'm built for this. This is what I do, and it gives me the opportunity to stand up as a man to show that I can lead. I'm ready for it. Kevin?
I think he is, and he's embracing the challenge, which is fun to watch. David, thanks. Pass to Sumner. Back to Garland. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Justice Winslow.
And Garland, a finalist for Most Improved Player of the Year in 2022, took a huge leap forward with his play.
For Garland, he put in the work, and it all came together for him, GA.
His shooting reached a tipping point. Was given the keys as a playmaker, and this is a great situation for him. Boy, he's made the most of it. And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Medu. Uncovered with the tip. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Now here's Booker. 8 points for him. Now George. 6 on the shot clock. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. There's Winslow. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. The Spurs making a switch here.
Show some love, everybody.
Portland trailing here. Here now is Dinwiddie. There's a good screen. Pass to McGee. It's stolen by Adebayo. To the left wing. Here's Jackson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And how about the confidence right now from Jackson? Not bashful at attacking and drawing attention from there.
The Trailblazers making a switch here, and he's good on the second. Dinwiddie with it. Pass to Sumner. Back to Dinwiddie. With the drive. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And going back to his numbers from just a season ago, he was knocking it down at a 77% clip.
And Metu gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. 4th team foul.
Adebayo the screen. Down low. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Now, Dinwiddie. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner. Dinwiddie's got it all tied up now for the Trailblazers. Out of bounds, Portland takes possession. Here's Sumner. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Sumner.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. 4th team foul.
Turner up top. Out left to the wing. 6 to shoot. That puts them in the lead. Sumner's got his second basket of the night.
Sweet pass from Turner. He's really been working on his ability to pass the ball.
San Antonio calls timeout.
For your Blazers.
1:46 left in the first half. Pass to Booker. Outside, Green. Back to Booker. There's Winslow. He's covered by Warren. And the shot goes in.
Taking on more playmaking responsibilities, Booker has matured over the years, becoming a better teammate.
Bounce pass from Garland. Over Booker. And again, it's Portland converted.
I I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
There's a minute left to play here in the second quarter. Booker outside. Good on the triple. Booker's got 11 points.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Outside Garland. Back to Dinwiddie. Pass to Turner. The shot, no good. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Suggs with the ball. Garland picks him up. Here's Booker. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. 13 points in the game.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Portland, they have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. Free throw good, Garland.
Drafted 5th overall in 2019, Garland just continues to grow his game. It is impressive to watch him get better and more confident every year.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
He got it up. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the San Antonio Spurs. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Back to Turner. Fires the 3. Warren. And Warren able to finish. Warren's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Trailblazers.
And he's one of those players with a nose for scoring. Warren working the offensive glass there.
For 3, Booker. That shot, no good.
And back in 2021, Miles Turner put up a crazy stat line. 7 made threes, 13 rebounds, and 3 blocks. Just the 4th time someone has reached those numbers in a game.
And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Trailblazers. They lead by 1. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
Here's San Antonio. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Booker looking around. And the dunk by Booker.
Plays hard in every facet of the game. Nothing that Booker can't do.
And for Turner, Greg, that ridiculous line has been equaled by only 2 players ever.
Hey, Kevin, how about that? Only Karl Anthony Towns and Vince Carter who've had the combination of threes, rebounds, and blocks. Shows you how special Turner's all around here.
And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Pass to Booker. The 3. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Outside Garland. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on George.
Been a scorer since entering into the league. Garland drawing lots of attention.
He's had 5 chances at the line, gone 4 for 5.
And you look at his numbers from last year, 89% from the line, so hard to ask for much more than that.
To the inside, Turner with the steal. And here we go, Trailblazers with a fast break. And James throws it down hard.
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. James still enjoys putting on a show.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. LeBron is running.
And an excellent start to the second half. Only missed one shot in their first 5.
Outside Jackson. And stolen by LeBron. Pass to Garland. And the dunk by James.
And this should come as no surprise. LeBron James is a ridiculous scorer, but this man also knows how to get cooking.
Now, here is George. Adebayo the screen. The shot by George, no good.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Pass to Sumner. And here's Garland for 3. And they get it back. Jacks up a 3. Portland with a new 14. And it's sent back by George.
Few players have a bigger impact defensively than Paul George. A fixture on the all-defensive team. PG, a nightmare for opponents.
Garland, no good.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
And Wiggins throws it down.
Flushing it on a much taller defender. That is just filthy.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Here are your Blazer dances.
Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the 2-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind, but I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believed in ourselves.
Trailblazers keep it alive. And he gets it to go. James has got the lead up to 8 now for the Trailblazers. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Portland. Pass to Adebayo. Now Suggs. Spurs passing it around. From deep. And it's Green missing.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
LeBron outside. And here's Porter. Shot clock at 5. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
LeBron James going to the free throw line. Let's just say it's not his most accurate of positions, but hey, even players like him got to have things that need to work on.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. Richard, I know you've been to Africa. Your mom did a lot of great work there. How gratifying is it to see the investment that the NBA now is making over there?
Well, I look at how basketball changed my life and allowed me to accomplish so many great things. And the more people that have the opportunity to allow basketball to change their lives, you got Basketball Without Borders, you have academies in basketball, you now have the Basketball Africa League. It's great to see these opportunities extended to more people across the globe. That's why basketball is a global game.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Spurs trail by 11. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. Excellent D that time there from McGee.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Back to James. Going inside. And James throws it down.
With his athletic ability, LeBron drives with purpose. He wants to put the D in a difficult position whenever he gets the chance.
Connects from three-point range. Green's got 5 points now this quarter.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
McGee in the high post. Back to James. And James throws it down hard.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
They kick it out to Green. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Clearly a foul.
The Spurs have gone 7 of 11 from the line.
In the season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
He's off on the second. Trailblazers leading by 11. Pass to LeBron. And he slams it down right on top of Bam Adebayo.
This is classic LeBron leaping off the floor for a powerful dunk.
Booker outside. Lets it go with the three. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And here's James outside. It's good on the putback. And the Trailblazers lead by 12.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Hits it from three-point range. Booker's got 24 points.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
Absolutely, and they have to continue to go to him.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Fourth quarter time.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Spurs trail by 9. Right side Jackson. Booker with it. Now guarded by Porter. And it's Otto Porter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Booker left side. Here's George. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
Well, Devin Booker has really developed his pick-and-roll game, and let me tell you this, playing with CP3, that will help.
Now a timeout called by Portland. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Chauncey Billups coaching up his team during that break. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
Thank you, David. 5 on the clock. Goes up on the wing. Garland, no good.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
And George gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his first turnover of the game, and that only goes to show how well he's taken care of the ball to this point.
Turner with the screen. And here's Garland for 3. San Antonio with the rebound.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Booker outside. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And until he cools off, I'd keep the ball in his hand.
Outside Garland. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
Outside, George wants to get it to Booker and does. Outside for Jackson. Pass to Winslow. Stolen by Warren. And stolen by Booker. Outside, George. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And George with the stuff.
Authoritative slam there by George, showing the defense he's ready to get physical.
Pass to Medu. Garland surveying the D. Up again. And Turner stays with it. And the Trailblazers lead by 7.
He'll be around the rim. Defense has always got to know his whereabouts.
And here's Booker from the arc. Does not fall. Only his 4th miss in 14 attempts.
And then they continue to control the glass.
Pass to Sumner. Outside Warren. And it's Warren with the jam.
Thrown down by T.J. Warren. Gets to the rim with ease.
Now here's Jackson. Top of the key, Booker. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Booker's got 16 points here in the second half.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Kicks it out to Garland. The shot, no good.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
With the step back. They set the pick. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. San Antonio making a switch here. 4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Adebayo, high post. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
An outstanding athlete for a player of his huge build. Adebayo will bang and bump with the best of them.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Pass to Sumner. In the corner, it's James. And that one, good. LeBron's got 29 in the game.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Jackson with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Spurs working the ball around now. Clock at 6. Booker. And it's sent back by Turner.
And I would not test Turner. And Miles has led the NBA in blocks and just has great timing on his jumps. And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Free throw good, LeBron. San Antonio calls timeout. Here's Booker. Outside, George. It's tipped and stolen by LeBron. And James throws it down.
And just a sensational two-way threat. Once Bron gets the steal, like he is immediately looking to attack.
To the inside. Outside for George. Here's Booker. San Antonio again missing.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
A three from Warren. Spurs trail by 12. Booker, right side. Back to George. Good chance here for Booker. And he overshot that one, missing.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
And so the ball goes out of bounds. Garland touched it last.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
George, no good. Here's the Trailblazers with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Fires from deep. Paul George grabs the miss.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Pass to Turner. Back to Garland. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from three, and he's pretty good from there.
And here's George for three. The shot, no good. Now Portland takes it the other way. Here now is Dinwiddie. James left side. Kicks it out to Garland. Another miss by Garland.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, that's it right now. He's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And so Adebayo will bring it up for San Antonio. A 12-point game.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Trailblazers.
The key here, guys, was second-chance points.
And they pounded the offensive glass and won the scrambles for loose balls, giving them plenty of added opportunity.
And it'll mark their fourth win on the year. Actually, their fifth win on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for LeBron.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Garland. Just 4 to shoot. Takes a 3. That one doesn't go. Here's Suggs. Misses. And so it's Portland winning this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like